It's your girl Ro in the building, and I'm here to welcome you. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make these candy heart pineapples. These are so fun to make, so let's get right into it. Here I'm using the AmeriColor Electric Pink, the Liquid White Gel Food Coloring by Chef Masters, my 411 recipe, 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of light corn syrup, and you're going to need a whole pineapple. Make sure it's a good one. You're going to need some skewers, long skewers, some cookie cutters, large and small, a good cutting knife to cut the pineapple, your Valentine's sprinkles of your choice, a candy thermometer, some flavor. I'm using strawberry kiwi. And then you're going to take your top off. Take that off first and throw it out. And then you want to cut your pineapple pieces thick enough for dipping. You don't want them thin. Now, a whole pineapple, you will cut about 8 to 9 pieces, 8 to 9 discs of the pineapples so that you'll be able to cut out your hearts. You can put this in a bowl and rinse it off so you don't have any of those pineapple hulls from the outside. And this is how thick they're going to come out to be. And they should be. And just put it in a bowl and then just rinse each disc. All right. Now it's time to cut them out. I'm using a large heart cutter and I'm positioning in the center and cut out, pressing down. And this is how it comes out to be. And it should be this thick, nice and thick. Now I'm taking a smaller heart cutter to cut out the core. Cutting out this core is important. And then you can leave it solid, but don't dip this piece because this is the core. Nobody wants to eat anything hard like that. All right, so keep that in mind. Taking your skewer, going down the center, make sure you don't split the heart. And it's best to use 2 skewers for dipping. All right, you'll have more control, and also it will stand onto the stick so that when you're dipping, it doesn't flop or fall off. Now you're going to do another disc. You can do them solid, and I'm using the same large heart cutter. All right, I like to leave them solid, but remember the core. So you're going to give these to your clients or friends. Make sure you let them know that they can eat this particular one around the outside. But when you insert these sticks in the core, don't do it all the way because you'll have a hard time trying to remove them after dipping. Now you're going to place these in your freezer for an hour, 1 full hour. All right. And they come out looking very nice. I'm telling you, these are fun to make. Now remember that core, that stick, don't push it all the way up in there because you're going to have a hard time removing it. So just insert it just enough for dipping. Now in a medium pot or large pot, you're going to add in your ingredients. Once all your ingredients is in your pot, you want to give it a little mix. And you want to cook this on medium-high heat, over medium-high heat. Add in your thermometer. Clip it to the side. Make sure the tip doesn't touch the bottom of the pot because it will give off a false reading. Now, cooking this on medium-high heat as it begins. If you have a digital, I say between 5 and 6. It will start off cooking slow and then it will start to bubble real fast. Now, once it reaches 250 degrees, because I'm making white, you want to add in your flavor or you can add it at the end. But I remove the mixture at 280. Now, when your pineapples are done, after the hour is up, I took a spatula to lift up my pineapples instead of pulling them up from the stick because you could break off the stick into the pineapples and you don't want to do that. So use a spatula to lift them up. Now you want to take your thermometer, put it in a cup of water to remove that excess candy. And now add in your flavor. I'm going to add my flavor at the end. You can do it because I'm adding white. Starting with the white first, you just add in a good amount. Not too much because it will become thick. More color, make your mixture thicker. So you're going to mix that until it's incorporated, and then you're going to prepare to dip. All right. So when I'm creating white, I remove at 280. Remember that. Have your sprinkles right by your pot, because this mixture will solidify fast because of your frozen pineapple. So after you dip and get that excess off, dip right into your sprinkles of choice. Now these are the Jimmy's, and you want to just dip right in there. And you want to move swiftly but carefully. All right? Placing this onto your silicone mat, you must remove your sticks immediately. Don't leave them in there, because if you do, you're risking on cracking your candy. All right? After you remove, you want to clear out the center. Any candy that's in the center, clear it out before it solidifies. While it's still soft, you can just take that out, and then where you inserted the stick, just tap that back in. And I'm going to do it one more time. Drain enough off, and then dip into your sprinkles if you choose to apply any sprinkles. All right. Remember to twist and pull back your stick, and then remove the extra excess candy from the center and close off the bottom where you inserted. Now I'm going to use the electric pink. This is one of my favorite colors. Just add a few drops, no more than that, because if you add too much, your mixture will become thick. All right, it will become too thick to dip. So you're going to mix that until the color is well incorporated, and we are ready to dip our other heart. Comment down below if you like this color. It's beautiful. All right, so now I'm going to dip the solid heart, and you're just going to go in. Bring that candy to the corner of your pot and try to dip it completely, and drain it, and then set it onto your silicone mat. And again, you're going to remove your stick. After you have placed it on the silicone mat, you're just going to twist, pull back, and then close off the bottom immediately. All right. Don't leave. If you want to leave your sticks in there and treat it as a popsicle, you can do so, but remove these sticks right after dipping. All right. Now, here's the thing with these pineapples. These are made to order. They don't last no longer than 24 to 48 hours at room temperature. They must be froze after dipping. And I'm going to show you, if you don't dry these before you dip them, this is what's going to happen. All right. I'm still able to dip this pineapple, but after they come out the freezer, take a paper towel and just pat them dry, okay, before dipping into your mixture. So I'm glad to be able to show you guys this part, because this may happen with you. So I just want to let you know, dry them, pat them dry before you dip. All right. But again, these pineapples don't last long at all. They're good to last up into the freezer for about a week, but after you bring them out room temperature, they will start to break down immediately within 24 hours. So these are pretty much made to order. So make sure you keep that in mind. And I would recommend to sell these singly. All right. Between $6.50 to $7. That's what I would sell mine in my market. All right. Now, if your mixture begins to thicken up before it becomes solid, add it to your heat, add it back to your stove on medium-low, and continue to mix with your spatula until it thins back out, as you see I'm doing here, and then is ready to dip again, and you can dip the remaining pineapples. All right. Now, I would recommend to do 8 or 9 at a time. All right. You can make a larger mixture if you like, but as you see here, my pineapple is bending a little bit, and that's because it's sitting out. So you have to move kind of quickly when dipping this particular design, because you don't want it to get soft and then fall into your mixture. Also, be careful. I had my little knuckles hit up against some of these, and you just want to be careful not to do any imprints or indentions into your pineapples, because they will set like the one at the bottom there. But these came out beautifully. I loved them. And again, with this particular one at the bottom, my knuckle hit it. So be careful when you are removing your stick. All right. But these are great for Valentine's Day or any special occasion. You're going to have fun dipping these as much as I did. And so I hope you guys do too. Now, this particular packaging I found at my local grocery store. I thought this would be perfect to, if I wanted to do a package and put them in the freezer, these would be great to use. But you can use any type of packaging if you plan to sell more than one. And I'm putting in some Valentine candy corn. But I personally think these should be sold because they're large in size. One, to get a good value or make a good profit, I would sell one for like $6.50 or $7 for just one, because these are special, and then you're using a whole pineapple. So comment down below if you think that's a good idea. But I'm just giving you some pricing tips for these particular pineapples. So yeah, $6.50 for one will be a profit. All right. So if you have enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below letting me know how you enjoyed. And again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.